Virgo, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for early August 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Virgo collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Shuffle it up here one time and see what we got for you. My God, Spirit Team, talk to me about Virgo. And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what Spirit's got for Virgo as we move into August. And we're getting very close to Virgo season, my friends. I hope you're making plans for your birthday. Okay, what do we got? Okay, so yeah, speaking of like Virgo season coming up, we have a lot of future looking here, right? A lot of people looking into the future, what's to come, where they're going, what way they're headed. There could be a lot of planning and strategy here, but the future looks bright with this first card. Before we fully get into it though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading, let's talk about it. So, we have this lovely lady on the beach. She is wearing that beautiful dark blue dress, looking out at the horizon, beautiful water and waves. There's these objects up in the sky that have rainbows coming out of them. So when I look at this card, I feel like these objects are more like goals or like certain steps that someone's trying to take, like climb a ladder. This is a checkpoint, that's a checkpoint, this is a checkpoint. So for a lot of you, if you don't have a big future focus or you're not planning like a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, this Spirit might be asking you to get into that mode, like, hey, start planning for the future a little bit or start looking down the line. Now, it is important to live in the present, live in the moment. I always say that. It's important to stay grounded in the moment that we're living in, but it could never hurt to be prepared for what's coming down the pipeline. So there is this big emphasis on future focus. And with this card, I feel like there's a lot of positivity to be had. So whatever journey you're on, regardless of if you're going through issues now, if things are a little tough or tight in whatever way, this feels like a bright future and good things coming down the pipeline. So let's just put that over there. I always say the first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. But yeah, we're going to get into tarot now. I'll get you 3 cards in the upright. Then we'll get that intuitive juiciness flowing for you. So let's shuffle it up one time for the Virgos here as we move into early August, please. And while we get the deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was titled A Sudden Change of Heart. That is a rare type of energy I pick up. I do get changes and emotional shifts for a lot of signs, but this one was a lot different. There could have been various like feelings changing for a lot of Virgos in recent weeks. Could still bleed over into the coming weeks where people or things or goals or whatever it might be, your feelings are changing about it. You might be reanalyzing or just rethinking things. Like that was a big thing I picked up last week. So we're going to see if that still persists. I mean, there's been a pretty positive energy in the weeks prior to that. So let's see what we have this week. And as you know, energy is very fluid. So only take this how it hits for you, right? It's never set in stone. And we might be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to, right? Let's get these 3 cards out here for Virgo. Let's see what's coming in early August. Guides, talk to me. Thank you. Card number 1. I mean, we're starting good here, my friends. We got the 6 of Wands in position number 1. An action card, a card of forward progress, forward momentum, up and up and up, up and away is kind of the vibe here. That's a huge victorious type of energy. Let's get 2 more. I mean, 8 of Pentacles. Virgo, I'm liking this energy thus far, my friends. I mean, it could be work-related situations here with this 8 of Pentacles. Let's get 1 more. There could be nice things coming in. 1 more, regardless of what you're going. Hey, we got our good friend, the King of Cups, aka Kyle of Cups himself, without a beard. Maybe we should sketch one on the card for him, right? But yeah, we're looking pretty nice so far, Virgo. I really don't want to jump the shark and get too overly optimistic so far because we still have to clarify all of it. But let's go through and I'll give you the classical meanings and archetypes before we get into that juicy intuitive stuff. So at first look, first glance, I'm looking down here. All these cards on their base level are more positive than leaning than challenging. But let's go through one by one. Overall, though, there's an even mixture of elements here. We got fire, we got earth, we got water. So A couple of these are the outer world, the outer expression of energy, but we do have some inner world stuff happening here. It could be different things that you're going through right now. So you might be dealing with a lot. But position number 1, 6 of Wands, usually a beautiful energy, a beautiful card. You see this person, it looks like they're marching in a parade. It's like a victorious return. To me, this card simply is one of wins, victories, and triumphs in various different areas of life. So the clarifier for this could be very important. Now, this could also be someone getting notoriety, especially next to a card like the 8 of Pentacles. You might be gaining recognition for hard work you've done, or the good things, the good works you've put forth. So often, especially linked with an 8 of Pentacles, like for a lot of people, this could be raises, this could be increase in business, this could be new work opportunities. This is victory overall, though, when I see this card. Now, a challenging aspect of this 6 of Wands, aside from the forward momentum and action, this can be somebody that has a bit of an ego. So if you're connected to a person that is quite egotistical, they think they always win. They never lose. They can never admit when they're wrong. They can never apologize. That's the dark side of this card. But we're not going to go there just yet, right? You know, every card has positive and negative. I just want to give you an overall look as to what all these energies could mean as we go through the reading. Now, getting to the center, we have the 8 of Pentacles. Beautiful energy, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. This is busy, busy bee, right? This is a card of hard work. When we see the 8 of Pentacles, it could just simply represent how you earn money or what you do for money, what you work. It could be work situations. This is a card of diligence and work ethic. So I like it. The positives of this is like just chasing it, getting after it, whatever your goals are, making it happen, not just sitting around and letting the world come to you, because it rarely ever does, right? So if you're not having work or money situations, this could be a very good card of diligence and putting work forth towards something, wanting to work on it, wanting it to work, wanting to achieve it. And it could apply to relationships as well. Now, a rough side of this card, it could be somebody that's a bit of a workaholic. This could be someone that is hyper-focused on career and doesn't have much time for anything else, okay? So we'll just have to see. And of course, sometimes, depending on the clarifier, it could be somebody that gives up on things easily, but we're not going to say that's the case. Now, moving to the back end, we got our good friend here, the King of Cups. This could represent a water sign that you're connected to. So think Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Kings in tarot, they represent control of their respective suit. The Cup suit, inner emotion, emotional connections. This is a card of love, of romance, of feelings. It's creative, it's artistic. So sometimes this could represent a person that is a good shoulder to lean on, or someone you could speak to. It could literally just represent a very deep, close emotional connection as well with the King of Cups. But when we clarified, it could tell us a way you might be feeling in the coming days and weeks, like where your emotional state's going to be at, what's coming in for you romantically, or things in that realm. So the King of Cups, to me, is generally a very positive, creative type of card, especially next to an earthy type of energy, because when you mix water and earth, you get blessings, my friends. So we're looking positive thus far. I want to dive deeper. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for the Virgos. Reset this deck real quick. What do we got, my guides? And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that 6 of Wands. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Virgo, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, 6 of Wands time. What's this about? Already told you this felt triumphant and victorious. Let's see what's up. What do we got here for Virgo, please? The deck is being very specific now. And for those of you new to my channel, I only read jumpers. That's why I'm doing these little shuffles. And there we go. Just as I say it, the card pops out. Wow, you might be locked in on something here, my friends, or you might really achieve something you've been working very hard for. Okay, if there's something you've been really diligently working hard towards, like there's nothing that could really slow you down. We have the 7 of Wands. So these cards do go in order. So the energy melds perfectly. When I see the 7 of Wands, yes, sometimes it could be someone that feels cornered, feels trapped. Sometimes it could even be someone being tested. Okay, but to me, this is a big card of determination. Someone who's going to do what they got to do to win. So for a lot of you, this could be some sort of hard-fought victory or something you've been working for a very long time. That's why I said this feels like huge to me. This feels like a massive win or victory right here in the front end. Specifically, if there is a goal or something that you are gearing up towards or working hard on, even if this victory is not coming right now, if you begin something new and you stay locked in towards it, this victory is almost assured. All right, if you have the staying power, because surrounding this 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, these are very hardworking, diligent types of energies. So there could be something or someone you're really wanting to give your energy to or work with, okay? Or maybe someone's feeling that way towards you. Maybe they're dedicated to make something work, make it happen. So this feels really good. To me, this feels like almost a locked-in victory of some sort or win. It really does. Like if you stay dedicated, it's assured. So I would claim this energy. Let's keep moving. Energies are looking very positive to start new ventures in this time as well. But you may have been going through some tests and phases here with the 7 of Wands, and you can come out on top, that's for sure, with the 6 of Wands. Let's see what's up with that 8 of Pentacles, though. Liking it so far. What's that 8 of Pentacles here? Thank you. I mean, my friends, it doesn't get much better than this. We got the 4 of Wands, the 11-11 card, reading the signs from Spirit. It's all about a mixture of the spiritual and the material. It's all about visualizing what you want, where you want to go, and working towards it, having those clear goals. And it feels like we've been having that since the very beginning here. And it's showing up through this spread as well. The 4 of Wands, to me, I always say watch out for big omens, signs, synchronicities from Spirit. For some of you, you might feel like you're getting signs to make a change in work or start your own business, start your own venture. A lot of you could be getting signs and signals for that in this time. But when I see the 4 of Wands, aside from the synchronicities and number signs, to me, this is a very sturdy card. It's a celebratory card. It's happy, right? This is a gathering of people celebrating something. And when I see, yes, it could also represent the home and family, marriages, things like that. But under a card like this 8 of Pentacles, we're getting a theme here. Hard work paying off, hard work paying off. Not coming easy, like something not coming to you easy, but getting that victory regardless. And I know, because I'm very close to a lot of Virgos in my personal life, they are very hardworking individuals for the most part. Okay, like once they're locked in on something, they're going to make it happen. And I'm seeing it here double. So these energies for you to start something, work on something, things that you've been working on, there's just good energy flowing around you. There's wins and victories all over the place so far. And this one in the middle feels like a melding of the spiritual and the material. Like if you use them both, if you manifest it and work towards it, you could have it. Let's move in on the King of Cups. This feels like blessings. I'll just say that. It feels like blessings, but not just ones that are dropped in your lap. So let's see why that King of Cups is here. If you're going through a tough time, I would claim these energies, my friends, for sure. And let this be some good motivation. Okay, yeah, we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be a little impatient with someone or something here. Totally makes sense with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse underneath this King of Cups. So even though I'm saying all these things about working hard and the diligence, you might be of that mindset like, well, I have been. That's nothing new. Like, when is this breakthrough going to happen? Like, some of you might be in that mind space when we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. For a portion of you, this can be a karmic card of reaping what you sow, what you put forth, you get back in return. But when I get it in reverse here underneath the King of Cups, it's 2 things for me. 1, this could be highlighting a karmic connection of some sort. We're talking romantic, that you may have to still learn lessons from what you've went through, or there are valuable lessons to be had from some sort of karmic romantic connection. If we're not talking romance here on the back end, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse is just telling me that you might have a little impatience, but that's only natural. Okay, so even though these good things are coming, yeah, there might be hurdles, there might be roadblocks, you might be a little impatient about it. Just try your best to turn that 7 of Pentacles upside down here. Okay, like keep pushing. Keep pushing. Don't be stopped. Don't let anything get in your way. Whatever it is, okay? Whether you're watching this for romance or whatever. Let's go through and do a quick little recap, and then we'll get into the shadow card. If you kindly look in the box, overall, this is a lovely reading this week, Virgo. I really like this energy and feel like it's claimable. But if you look here in the box, position number 1, and I will say half the spread is fire energy. That's all about action and making moves. We have the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Wands in the upright. Surrounding the 6 of Wands are 2 very diligent cards that connect to it. to me, this does feel like someone's hard work paying off, right? Like after being tested, after being put through the ringer, eventually they claim that massive victory or win here. And it gets a double down of that energy as we move forth to the Eight of Pentacles, Four of Wands in the upright. Yes, watch for the signs and synchronicities. Spirit might be trying to urge you to like a new job, new position, or even start your own business when we have this alignment. But this is a beautiful melding of the material and spiritual here, manifesting it, visualizing it, and working towards it. So we're getting multiple wins and victories and blessings here in the front end, which is really nice. On the back end, we got the King of Cups with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, this could easily represent a karmic romantic connection of some sort, or an emotional one that you need to really pull the lessons from it to really progress yourself moving forward. But some of you might just be a little impatient with things right now. Okay, and that's natural. But I did say, try to turn that Seven of Pentacles upside down, keep pushing. Let's get you a shadow card. And yes, please take a screenshot of that if you want to look into it further. Let's get you one shadow card here, Virgo. Let's see what we got in the shadows for my Virgos, please. Okay, I like this week's reading for you, my friends. And yes, I always like to end off every reading with a shadow card. I feel like it's a nice thing to do. It's very introspective and nice. So let's see what we got in the shadows for you, Virgo. What do we got? Thank you. Queen of Wands, yeah. Another fiery type of energy showing up for you in the shadows. So let's talk about this, my friends. This is a big card of how one views themselves, and it's a big card of self-confidence when we see it. For a portion of you with the Queen of Wands in the shadows, there may be a fire sign, okay, that you have a big history with. They're showing up, doesn't matter male or female. But aside from a connection to a possible fire sign that's still lingering here, when I see the Queen of Wands, she is one that feels beautiful and feels sexy and is very confident. So for some of you, this could just be Spirit trying to urge you, like, listen, be confident in yourself, be confident in your skills and your abilities. You got this. And we were picking that up in the reading itself, that there is like a shot in the arm from Spirit happening here. But the Queen of Wands, another thing with her is, aside from all the self-confidence in yourself, this is a card of being kind to yourself. Not just being confident in who you are and your abilities, but making sure you treat yourself right. Take some self-care, self-love time when this card shows up, because that could be very, very beneficial for a lot of you. Queen of Wands, for some of you, could also link into you changing something of your appearance as well. But we're just going to put that right there. Virgo, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'll be picking 3 winners for 3 different tarot decks. It will be a winner's choice this month. So if you want the Gilded Tarot, it's your choice. If you want the Witch's Tarot or anything under $40 US, 3 winners will be chosen. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things, as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments what you think is the best use for tarot. Speaking to spirit, shadow work, inner work, confusion. You'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, in August, I'll announce the winners of my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. I'll see you soon.